What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. So today we are going to be doing something that I've actually never done on this channel before. A lot of other Dreamlight Valley channels do this all of the time, but I never have. So since we don't have any news to talk about today about the game, I thought it would be fun to head over to Discord and see what the community is saying. But before we do that, if you're new here, hello, my name is Jamie, and I make lots of Dreamlight Valley content just like this. So I would love for you to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss an update. All right, let's head over to the Discord server. We're going to be looking at the Dreamlight Valley official server, and we'll take a look at some of the different categories and see what people are saying about the game. And maybe we'll find some really cool designs that I can recreate in my valley, because I am working on decorating and I'm really enjoying how it's going so far. So I would love to get some inspiration over there, and maybe even some DreamSnaps inspiration. That would be really cool too. All right, so this, like I said, is my first time really sifting through the Discord server and looking at player submissions and suggestions. So here's the first thing that I have come across that I thought was really funny. This is from Mobius, and they said, please assign or restrict meal choices for certain characters based on who they are. I always find it disconcerting when Scar orders vegetarian dishes. I mean, what's he up to? You would have us believe Scar is really going to eat vegetables. He really only should be ordering meals with meat in them. I agree with this when it comes to Ariel ordering fish dishes. I always think that that's really weird, or like seafood dishes. Oh my god. Or when Ariel is fishing, I just feel like Ariel should not be fishing. See, this user has a long list of things that they have issue with, so let's read through these. They said, please fix the build mode. The new slow speed is incredibly annoying. Yeah, I have found that the speed of which you navigate through the build mode and the menus changes almost with every update. They also said, we do not want coins from memories. So one interesting thing that I learned about the whole memory orb situation is that the reason that we get coins from memories is because when a memory orb is dropped, basically, an imaginary wheel gets spun, and if it lands on a memory piece that you already have, that's when you get a coin. So it's all random. It's not based on which memories you already have. So whenever that happens, you'll know that it was trying to give you a memory piece that you already have. I just found that really interesting. I didn't know that before recently, actually. Get rid of sleep schedules from villagers and change the schedules of critters to reasonable hours. Your players have actual real-life responsibilities and cannot play from midnight to 6 a.m. to feed a white squirrel or talk to a certain character. The schedules do not add anything to the game except agony and annoyance for most players. I kind of agree with this. It does add a little bit of challenge to the game when you have to wait for somebody to wake up or whatever. Do you hear my cat? I'm gonna have to do a cat reveal video to show you guys what my cat looks like that is always meowing in the background of all my videos. Make the star path less grindy. I mean, I think that depends on who you are, really. Give us more Moonstone rewards or lower your prices. Yeah, I mean, the Moonstones are definitely insane, but they're doing exactly what they're meant to do. I mean, pretty much every week I'm spending money on Moonstones, and that's exactly what they want, to make more money. So I don't think that that's going to change, but yeah, I think they're definitely. It would be great if there were more ways to earn Moonstones in the game. You should really respect your players and address their issues accordingly. I feel like they do listen to our feedback for sure. I mean, it is disappointing that it seems like every single update there's just more issues. You know, they solve one thing, another thing pops up. It's like a broken down vehicle, you know, or like a really old car. You fix one thing, another thing breaks. That's definitely what the game feels like. I am new to playing games like this that get regular updates all of the time, so I don't know if this is just standard for how games like this work, or if this game in particular has more issues than it should. If you play another game in which there are regular updates all throughout the year, let me know. Is this how it is with other games, or is it just Gameloft, or is it just Dreamlight Valley? Because I've never really played another game like that where there's lots of updates. I mean, I have played games like Phasmophobia that gets updates, you know, somewhat regularly, but I don't play that game often enough to really notice if every update brings bugs and glitches. I know there have been bugs and glitches that I've encountered in that game, so I don't really know. I don't really know if this is a problem that can easily be solved, or if it's just, you know, how it is. Ooh, here's a good one. Could you please allow us to upgrade chests to higher levels? Everyone loves using the Scrooge safes for gems. Please allow us to make them as large storage capacity. Also, when we start out, we tend to use a ton of small chests because Darkwood is usually our last biome. If we could convert small chests into large chests, that would be awesome. 5 small chests would equal 1 large chest. Yes, I totally agree with this. And I think that it could be a thing that comes to the game in the future. They have started kind of a recycling type feature on Eternity Isle for objects that you're not going to use. You can transfer them into others, which honestly, I haven't even used that feature. I haven't played Eternity Isle in a little while, so I haven't really tested that out too much, and there's still a lot of items that I haven't crafted yet, so I haven't really felt the need to do it. But I think that would be a great feature to add to the regular valley, allowing us to maybe, you know, empty out those chests and combine them all together to make a larger chest. I know that I do have a ton of small chests, and I've kind of slowly been converting them to larger chests over time. But yeah, I totally agree with this. I think this is a great idea. Oh, please add a rain toggle to turn on and off the rain as wanted to rain. Wait, what? Make the game very sad because of the color changes that it brings and how much it hurts us when taking snaps. If you can't turn it off, at least give us a dial of how much or how little it should rain, but a toggle would be better. I totally agree with this. I hate it when it's raining in the game. I mean, it is really helpful when you're doing a lot of farming. So I can understand why they don't want to give you an on and off toggle, because then you could just use that to do all of your watering of your plants. But maybe have it rain less often. It's definitely really frustrating when I have spent an hour setting up an area for DreamSnaps and then I go to take the picture and it starts raining, and then it rains for a really long time. So even decreasing the duration of the rain would be really great for me. Oh, here's another really great suggestion. I think it would be cool if we could blend paths into one another so we can effortlessly change between them. I like a transitional section. Yeah, I agree with that. I'd also like to reiterate being able to add grass to blighted areas, and as some have said, making it possible to place paths under existing architecture and houses. Some paths can do the latter, but some can't. There's no gap between them. Also being able to use the directional buttons on the Switch again, which I have never played this game on the Switch, so I have no idea about that. Sorry, I'm moving around. But I love the idea of being able to add grass to certain areas. Just like on the beach, there are sandy spots where there's randomly grass and I hate it, or there's areas where I'd like to have some more grass, and it would be really cool if we could change things like that. It's definitely, it reminds me of The Sims, and I'm just thinking about how much I want to play The Sims now. But I also really like the idea of the paths being able to connect two different paths, or at least bring them right up against each other. Right now, if you put two different paths right next to each other, they leave like a little gap in between. And this person actually says the same thing, but they would like to keep the possibility to have the paths next to each other without them blending. So that would be like an optional thing. Also would love to see more natural paths with sand, grass, mossy pebbles, shells, flowery, leafy. Ooh, yeah, that's true. I would really love that. And finally, I would love a path that could go over land and water, like a boardwalk, see pictures, and curve. Wouldn't that be great if they finally added the curving paths? But yeah, I agree. I really like the idea of being able to put paths over water, like in the area on the beach in between the little island in front of Skull Rock and the regular beach. There's an area where you can walk through the water. It'd be really cool if we could make like a little boardwalk that goes from one to the other. All right, I found some DreamSnaps submissions, so I'm very excited to look at this. This will be some inspiration for the Timeless Magical Style Challenge. So let's take a look at what some people have submitted here. Ooh, this one's really nice. This is so good. I love this. I very rarely see male characters being used in DreamSnaps, so one, I love that it's a male character. And this is just such a beautiful use of the objects. I don't know if they put this outside, but I mean, they made it look like it's inside if it is being done outside. But look at this. I absolutely love that they put this Nightmare Before Christmas bookshelf in here. It kind of works. Like it kind of makes it kind of blends in with these other bookshelves. We've got the fairy godmother mid spell or whatever she's doing. We've got Merlin in here. This is a really, really good one. Oh, wow. This one is very magical. I definitely think using a lot of sparkles and the fireworks really helps with submissions like this, especially if you're going for a darker one, which is exactly what I tried to do this week as well. So I'm really excited to show that to you guys. This is gorgeous. I love the sword and the stone over here. They really look, they've got the projectors making more sparkle and bringing that like purple smokiness to the pictures. This looks like a cauldron here. This would be the only thing that I would change probably because it just kind of is this big dark spot, but I definitely like the use of objects and fireworks here. This is a really well done photo. And here's another one. If you're not good with the fireworks, because that can be really difficult, using a lot of lights and candles also gives you that same kind of illuminated, magical feel. And this is a really good example of that. I love that we have Mother Gothel back here. And we've got this, what is this called? A spindle? I love that. Wow, look at this one. They're using that new Ursula object, which is really cool. And I love all of the lights in the background. Very magical. Yes, we've got another Elphaba. I love it when people do this. I'm really happy to see that a lot of other people did kind of like a fairy vibe, because that's what I went for this week as well. I really thought that I was taking a risk with that. I wasn't sure if anybody else would go that route, and I'm glad to see that there are some submissions like this. Oh my gosh, here's another really beautiful one using all of the flower sparkles. I love this. Oh wow, this is so pretty. Man, I wish that I could show you guys every single one of these because I'm finding so many really nice ones. Oh wow, this person used glimmer. I didn't even think about that. Oh wow, what a great idea. Oh my gosh, every time I go to stop looking at these, I find another really amazing one. Look at this. And they caught this bird right here. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. And I love the fairy. Oh my god. I love the fairy vibes here. This is beautiful. Ooh, here's another really good one. They used a lot of lanterns. They used the tangled lanterns and the new lanterns from the Star Path. I love that. It's so pretty. And you can see all this castle way off in the background. Sometimes I cannot tell where you guys are even taking the picture. It's like, where is this? So cool. I love the placement of the objects too in the background. This is just so well thought out. I love this. Okay, we seriously have to stop, but look at this. Oh my gosh, and they have their Instagram on here. That's really smart. Look at Merlin. Oh my gosh. Looks like he is really working on something here. Absolutely beautiful. They somehow made this look like it was inside, but they're actually outside because this is the front of Merlin's house. Holy cow. Wow, that was a lot of really great DreamSnaps inspiration and some really cool suggestions from other players. Before I leave you guys though, I do want to let you know that our premium shop and DreamSnaps video that I normally post on Wednesdays is actually going to be on Thursday this week. I'm not able to record on Wednesday, but I will be back on Thursday, and I'll throw in a little bit of extra content for you on Thursday to make up for it. Let me know what you think of this week's DreamSnaps challenge and the other player suggestions in the comments below. Leave me some heart emojis if you watched the entire video so I know who you are and I can give you a special thank you. I appreciate you guys watching today. You mean the absolute world to me. And I will be back later this week. Alright, you guys, I hope you have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!